Let's start from the beginning. Background. We say that we are enrolled in the King's Academy, aren't we? We are enrolled. We are in a school. Academy is a school. Academy is an institute. Academy is a university. Academy is a college. Academy is a school. Amen. So we are in the academy. Say we are in the academy. But this academy is the Royal Academy. So God is helping us to prepare for a time where He will coronate us. Say coronation. So the first thing is the fortune and fame. The second thing is how do you dress? The first thing the Lord prepared us for is that handle money and fame well. Do not let money and fame go to your head. Do not let fame and money make you go crazy. Let Jesus keep you crazy. Let us sing, oh Jesus, I am so in love with you. Not, oh money. I'm so, no, it does not say so. It does not so. Oh celebrity. I'm so, it doesn't say so. It says, oh Jesus, I am so in love with you. So the academy teach us never to love fame and fortune, but to love Jesus. And to handle fame and fortune. And to be aware of the dress code. So what we spoke about that is that they never allow yourself to be dressed with things that are not of the palace. The enemy is trying to dress many people out there, and we spoke about coronavirus pandemic. We said that the coronavirus is a pandemic that is called a crown virus pandemic because the virus itself has taken the form of a crown. So we believe that spiritually what is happening is that there is an alignment, that this pandemic comes with diseases, and it can never be that from God. So when the Lord spares us from this pandemic, He will then be releasing us to the real crowning, because the devil or the enemy is aware of God's plan, but we say that the enemy is late. Say the enemy is late. And our enemy is a loser. Say the enemy is a loser. And the devil is always late. Say the devil is the late comer. So that's what we know about the devil. One is the devil is always a loser. It's a triple L. Don't forget that. The devil is always a loser. The devil is always a liar. And the devil is always a late comer. We will speak about that some other time. And so today we are dealing with the table of the king. That is where the dining and the wining happen. Say wining and dining. At the table of the king. That is called the royal table. Wining and dining at the royal table. You do not do whatever you want. You don't say whatever you want to say at the royal table. We have spoken about the other time and spoke about it as the same time as when the Lord will be giving you awards. That at the award ceremony, it is not everyone who speaks. Am I right? At the award ceremony, the first thing before it starts, they say, shh, everyone. The ceremonies are starting. And those who are prepared, they will be showing up. Will they not show up in the right dress code? If they are learners, they should be coming with their dress code of the school before they can go and receive their crowns, which are their awards. And then we had a round of applause or a standing ovation sometimes. That which you see is exactly that which is in the Bible. Do not regard that which we do today different to that which the Bible has said before. This is the story before the dinner or before Joseph received this. So this story was about Joseph in a prison. Remember, Joseph was in a prison, right? And that is what we call detention. Remember that? So Joseph was in detention. There in detention, he was with this guy. He was with two gentlemen. Those gentlemen, one was a baker, say a baker. Another one was a cupbearer, say cupbearer. So these two gentlemen were working around the table of the king, say the table of the king. So now Joseph finds himself in jail together with two guys who were the workers in the same academy. Say same academy. So it means they were in the same school. So these guys were the ones who were saving Pharaoh. One day they made a mistake. One day they got a misconduct. What did we say about anybody who makes misconduct in the house of the king? They go on detention.
Physical CD or DVD delivered to your house.
For not conducting yourself well, you go on detention. So one day the baker did not do very well, meaning that he might have not baked well. Because whatever that comes before the table of the king must be done super. And the cupbearer also made a mistake. Both of them, they were sentenced to the, remember, Joseph made a mistake, remember, and he was taken to detention. A cupbearer made a mistake, taken to detention. They found Joseph there. A baker made a mistake, went there, found Joseph there. Now Joseph is using his talent there, and I'm coming to this point that on the table of the king, there is somebody who must just handle the cup. Say the cup. One of the things I'm going to be speaking about today is the cup. So the bearer of the cup is the person who holds glasses. Now you know where I'm going to go. Is the person who holds glasses for the king. Say glasses. A cup in the time of the royal, during the ancient times, they were not drinking a wine using a wine glass. They were using cups. Say a cup. So a cup is what is the glass today. So the cup is the glass. So what we're going to be learning about the wine, I'm going to be starting first with the wining, and then I'm going to go to the dining. Say wining. So one of the things that happens around the royal table is that the wine must be served. But those who serve the wines were called, they were not called sellers, they were called cupbearers. So they are the people who will come like protocol. They must handle the cup of the king. And this gentleman did not hold the cup properly. Wining and dining. So around the table of the king, there are cups, there are glasses. But the glasses must be brought by a special person. This man was paid. He was earning a salary just to bring glasses to the king. Do not take the cup for granted in a king's academy. We do not take cups for granted. The way we were socialized as we grow, we know very well, we were taught very well on how to handle cups. That's why today when we serve tea, anything that is served, which is a liquid, it's usually, these things are not done just for them. It was royalty. You would bring anything on a tray, and if it's liquid, it must be on a saucer, and the cup must be clean and it must be handled with care. I noticed it did not start now. It is royalty. Say royalty. We will see on how you conduct the glass of wine, whether you were raised in royalty or not. And I told you again that at the British royalty in Britain, nobody goes and have a dinner with the Queen if they don't go for a course. It does not matter whether you are a president or you are coming from a rich family. Everybody goes on a course. They prepare you. You will be spending 3 hours or more preparing with people, preparing you before you can go and sit. They will tell you how to sit. They will tell you where to put the plate. They will tell you where the knife will be. They will tell you where the fork must be. They will tell you when to speak. They will tell you when to everything. Say royalty. This is the King's Academy. We are not that hectic because we are not that hectic, but we are talking about the cup. So in the king's table there was always a cup. So Joseph then was with this guy, and Joseph interpreted the dream for the cupbearer. Then he told them that, go, you will be reinstated. You will be taken back to your position now to go and work. But when you work, remember to tell the king about me. And the gentleman did not remember. He remembered after a long time. Then put my personal silver cup at the top of the younger brothers. Who was the younger brother? Benjamin. Say Benjamin. Now Benjamin is coming to play. Say Benjamin is entering the movie. Okay. So now they are setting each other up. Now the cup is being moving from, where is the cup moving from? The cup is now moving from Joe. Where did Joe get the cup from? Joe got the cup from his, because when you are being set, thank you, my son. If you are being set on the royal table, Pharaoh had his own personal cup. This guy had a personal manager. He's telling his manager, take my cup. Say, take my cup. And he is transferring his cup into the bag of Benjamin. A set up. Say set up. Now Benjamin is going. Finish the verse before I can go ahead of myself. Now Joe has got a personal cup. Amen. Now he's taking the personal cup together with money and put it to the younger brother or the last born of the children of Jacob. And it was done like that. To cut the long story short, then Benjamin left the house of Joseph with the cup. Fast forward, and he sent people. He said, no, my cup is not found. Go and look for them. They found the cup within the bags of Benjamin. Benjamin was therefore arrested, or he was kept back. Then they left to their father with no Benjamin. And then the father came, and that's how they were reunited. I will speak one day, man of God, as I promised, about Benjamin. This was a transfer of kingship by a cup from Joseph. He already had set up a king long before the Benjamins became kings. A cup, not a gown, was removed from the table of Joseph, was given to Benjamin way before Benjamin was blessed by his father. For those who are interested, the story moves forward to Samuel when Saul was anointed the king of Israel. And Saul was a Benjamite. Say, Saul was a Benjamite. I am taking you forward for the sake of those also who are joining us on the video. So I'm talking about royalty here. So a cup is another way. A cup must be handled well, but a cup, family, a cup in the house is one of the most important things. Do not play with cups. Do not take for granted glasses. Do not take for granted that which is put in a glass. Do not, say do not, underestimate the cup. Do not drink from any man's cup. I'm warning you. Be careful what you drink from who. Wining and dining in the royal table. Be careful who you share your drink with. That is why sometimes we do not even allow, it is not right. You are not even supposed to be giving drinks in your dreams. Even a cup in a dream means something. Do not allow a cup. So when something like a cup passes through your mind, remember Joseph. It is part of wining and dining. Do not take that for granted.
Along with the money, food is great.
Together with the money. Why money, family? Fortune. Where there is royalty, there is fortune. The reason why they came to Joseph, he was famous. So Joe was famous. Say Joe was famous. Joe was rich. Say Joe was rich. And Joe was crowned. Say Joe was crowned. And Joe was also gowned. Say Joe was gowned. This man was royalty. He's somebody that you must never forget Job. Some people that you call them your role models have never come to the level of Job. They have not been crowned, some of them. Some of them have not been gowned. Some of them, they have not been, nobody has put around the chain around them. Some.